Hi, welcome back to 2 Minutes with Joe. I brought my caffeine. I hope you have yours and you're ready to go. My name is Jennifer Goldman. I am a management consultant specializing in helping nonprofits and small business leaders elevate their business to higher success. If I can be of any assistance to you, please leave some comments here. There's also contact information in the About section of the YouTube channel, which I encourage you to subscribe to. Also, if you're looking for more information, there are other videos on the YouTube channel, but also the beginning slide of this video has a QR code that will take you to my resource hub, which has other things in it. So today's 2 minutes. I know we got to talk fast now. I took up 2 minutes with that. But the topic today that I wanted to talk about is the need, the narrative, the storytelling, if you will, although I'm not a big fan of that phrase, as you know, if you've been watching this channel. A lot of us have the need to write down the need or the narrative for whatever it is we're developing, whether it's a program, a project, a product, a service, a new business. You have to write down that compelling need for what it is that you're offering. And a lot of us are natural born writers, and so that's not as difficult as for others. Some people are better at being oral and verbal, speaking out loud to create that compelling case. So for those of you that writing does not come naturally, I say start there. Start with whatever your best strength is. If speaking it out loud is better for you, then do that. You can create an audio file, you can create a video about the need. In some cases, you can actually prevent a video or audio file to those that you are trying to sell your product, service, or business to. But in most cases, it will need to be written. So if you're one of those oral people, I say start with speaking it verbally, talking to others, or creating, like I said, an audio or video file that you can then go back and transcribe. You'll find that the writing might come easier if you start by listening to yourself speaking. Then hopefully as you're transcribing what you've spoken, your voice comes out the same in your writing. That's a really good way to start. I also recommend, whether you've started with a written narrative or whether you've started with an audio or video file, once you get it in writing, get as many eyes on it as you can. Ask other people, does this make sense to you? Is it compelling? What would make you feel more engaged, or more that this product or service is needed and that it should come to life? And the more feedback that you get, the better and more compelling you can make that case, because that really is what you're doing. Stating the need and the narrative for what it is you're producing is a way to get investors. It's a way to get buy-in. It's a way to get funders. And so you do need more people to let you know how to make that case the best you can. And in a lot of cases, or every case really, in my perspective, is add the backup information. Once you've had the narrative written down, and you think it's compelling enough just with words itself, go back and do some research and find some statistics and data to back it up. It's one thing to say, we need this specific thing in this community because blah, blah, blah. It's another thing to say, we need this because 85% of our population has whatever it is you're trying to solve, what that problem is. So create those statistics and backup information as well. It creates an even more compelling case. Of course, you don't want it to be overly statistical, because then it just sounds like a scientific paper where you are trying to be more narrative and compelling. So add a good amount of both. But as I suggested, if you're not a person who writing comes naturally to, start with the spoken word and get it the way that you want it that way, and then just transcribe it. I think it'll make your life a lot easier. And I hope that really helps some of you today. If you have questions or suggestions for me, or need any other help that I might be able to provide, please check out the YouTube channel or the Resource Hub and find my contact information and get in touch. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, and I hope you have a great caffeinated day.